At that time, 2 prostitutes came in to the king and stood before him. The first woman said,
Please, my lord, this woman and I live in one house, and I gave birth to a child while we were in that one house. Don't look at me like that.
Please continue.
On the 3rd day, this woman also gave birth. And after, midnight, this woman's child died before she had laid on him. So, at midnight, she took my child from my arms, and she gave me her dead son. I mean, what am I supposed to do?
but the other woman said,
My child's the one that's living, hers is dead.
and this is how they continued to argue before the king. And they continued to argue, and they kept arguing, and they were still arguing. And then finally, the king said,
Okay, I'm getting sick of this. Let me get this straight. This one says that my child is the living one, and yours is dead. But this one says, no, yours is dead, and mine is the living child.
the king said,
Alright, I grow tired of this.
sword. 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 So they brought a sword to the king, and then the king said,
Oh, cut the living child in half.
I think someone is ahead of us.
At once the woman whose son was the living one pleaded with the king, for her compassions were stirred toward her son.
Please, my lord, let her have the living child. This child does not need to die.
But the other woman said,
If I can't have it, you can't have it. Cut it in 2.
so at this the king answered,
Gotcha.
Give the child to the first woman. She is the mother.
And so all Israel heard about the judgment that the king had handed down, and they were in awe of the king, for they saw that the wisdom of God was in him to execute justice. The end.